Sub Team Starlight, we are in the semifinals of the Ulti Caius tournament at Collector's Cut with Tommy on the left playing Fairies and Ernie on the right playing Vayu Turbo.
Oh
Bam!
my goodness. Off the bat, Nobleman in the main, banish a hamster. It looks like Ernie only plays one. And we've already got Gores coming down. We've got back row being set, Dimensional Alchemist banishing cards. It's only been like 30 seconds. And a Mirror Force. Okay, brutal. So the Gores is going to be dealt
Good.
with. Yep. We'll see what Ernie does. Gonna set a monster, set a back row pass. This Dimalk is going to get another banish. That's pretty good. And Mind Control.
Oh my god! The
The
text.
tech. The techs are coming in
To be,
perfectly.
to be fair, I think this is a pseudo staple in Fairies because of the heralds
Right.
and usually they are on Cyber Valley, so you can't even really be mad. Although if
Yeah.
you're Ernie, you're probably pretty mad here.
Yeah.
This is like a god card against Vayu, but he hasn't flipped it, so maybe it's not a Raiko.
Yeah, maybe it's Vayu or oh no,
Oh,
it is Raiko. Interesting.
choosing not to pop the back row is wild. I
He's
actually,
gonna
maybe he's
pop.
scared of Caius.
I was gonna say, I think that makes some sense depending on what his back row is. If he has like trap stun or something, he's not worried about the back row. But Caius dealing with Dimalk is way more problematic. We've got Greffer coming in, Vayu, Sirocco, classic stuff. Are we gonna see an honest? Probably wouldn't even matter. I think this Dimalk's going to get its value. Picking up that Shining Angel. We're actually just going to get a pass
I mean, we know
from
he has
Ernie.
honest, which is something, but maybe you just have to
Right.
force it out, like with the Greffer potentially, or yeah, because the Greffer maybe he has back row, so he's hoping for an attack
Right.
into his Greffer, but Cold Wave,
The
oh
back
my
row
god.
doesn't matter. We've got a Dimalk effect banish barrier statue.
Dude, it's
And
just so glorious, like to see all the techs like making their ways into this
yeah,
dim.
Cold Wave is definitely not super common in fairies. I know Tommy is pretty well known for always having like a new list. And this Cold Wave is going to be really nice. This Dimalk is just doing everything. We've got another soul release in the main. That's pretty scary, but it's going to get banished. And what are we thinking about here? It's going to attack the Armed Wing, drop the Honest. I don't know how many fairies that puts him at, but looks like we're just setting everything.
Okay. So we got a card trooper that was set. Interesting, you don't see that every day. We're gonna mill our
Yeah,
dark armed. Feels terrible, man. And just set. So we were just really reluctant to actually out the Dimensional Alchemist, which is kind of, I guess, the catch-22 that this card presents. Like, you don't want
right.
to give them the recruiters or any of those cards, the barrier statue in the graveyard, so we're just letting it continually banish. But, I mean, I
Oh,
guess here's the Mirror Force,
interesting.
and that feels bad too.
Yeah, because you could have just run it over with the Trooper. I was really thinking there was a D prison set because that's usually why you would want to keep the Dimalk on field, wait for it to attack into your guys. But yeah, this is we've got Christia being dropped. We're searching Herald. Bottomless on the Christia is pretty good, but I mean you get the plus
You get the
off of
plus,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Getting another mill. Wow,
Oof.
these mills are really bad. Torrential heavy gone. And we'll see what the play is. You don't want to attack into either of these, to be honest. And wow, we're getting return into oppression. That is not something you see every day with oppression just going completely crazy against Vayu. So really good timing there.
Yeah,
We've
this
got
was Tommy was
another set card trooper.
twice in one game is crazy. Yeah, Tommy was
Yeah.
saying like Oppression, like while it is not like optimal, like main deck against these Vayu and Blackwings, like it really does shut down their power plays that you're scared of, like Plague
Right. Dark
plays.
Arm,
And they
Plague.
do Chaos Sorcerer, like they do special summon, like they can play really well under it, but you play really well under it as well. So it's kind of just like, you know,
Yeah.
it can be good, and we saw that it was good there. Again, Nobleman of Crossout. Oh my gosh, getting that Necro Garden of Banished and Trap Dust Shoot. What's Tommy packing?
It's pretty slow hand, but definitely a lot of threats. Soul
What do you take
Release,
here?
Compulse. Yeah, it looks like Gores.
Yeah, I
So I
think
guess that makes sense because like he's always going to have Herald. He's going to have 2 fairies. Christie is not live, and Vayu is definitely the deck that can just shut things out really fast.
Yeah, I think that's it depends on what's in Ernie's hand, but given that he has Greffer here and he can start putting on the pressure, I think that's the right choice. But Tommy did have that compulse, so we're not really. Oh, it looks like he doesn't even have a pitch here for the Greffer, so
Right.
that's not great.
Yeah, and I mean, he could have a pitch, but he knows there's Herald.
I
But
mean,
it
you would still
might still be
pitch
worth
even
it.
if you're gonna
Right.
not like use the
Yeah,
Vayu effect or something.
100%. But we're playing very defensively. This is like, I think one reason why I really like Fairies because you get to see stuff like this, like game states that are so unusual, like Greffer in defense, 2 Heralds to make Armory Arm to run over Greffer. Like, you just don't see this type of gameplay. We've got Herald, negate Ryko.
And
That's
there's
4
four
fairies.
fairies, and we've
Yep.
got the known Christia in hand. So Arnie's scrambling. He's shuffling the hand. He's like, "What the heck do I have to deal with this?" Hopefully, you got
Right.
something, or this card's gonna hit the field, and you're gonna get the plus. But I mean, Vayu plays so many outs, right? So like, surely we got
Right.
like a D prison or a bottomless down there.
Blind MST on. Well, actually, I think that was the compulse he knew about. So he's going to deal with that before making this play with the Armageddon Knight. Stack for Plague. This doesn't deal with the Christia.
Maybe he doesn't have a
But
clean out, so he's just thinking, I've got to make Goyo, and then why wouldn't you equip here? You can equip to the Goyo. Yep, okay, there we go.
there
You
we
can
go.
equip to the Goyo, and now you have a monster that's bigger than Christia. So definitely the right play, especially if you don't have an
Yeah.
out. You kind of have to just do this before it comes down.
So we're going to add Herald. And
Oh my
did he
god.
draw Honest?
No
No.
way.
Oh my god. That's really, really tragic. So he draws the Honest. I mean, like you said, that seemed like probably Ernie's best play. And he's probably drawing a dead card that he stacked with Plague, which is what it looks like. He's taken 28 to the face. And setting a card, but we know about Herald. It's a hamster. It's not even going to activate.
Normally a god card against fairies, but terrible in this game state. Damn, sometimes it's just your day, and you just top deck that honest right when you need it.
Dude, we'd love to see that. That's crazy. Yugi moment. And what do we do? Sirocco, flip Torrential to stack the Christia and drop Dark Armed. So pretty interesting sequence of events. We're going to pop the set soul release, hit for 28.
Damn,
And
sad
he's
to
going
see
to
that
draw
soul
another
release not
Christia.
get resolved.
Right. We've Was that
Is it
4
live?
fairies? Yeah, I think
I wanted 4.
so he's showing Ernie like, hey, I have 4 still, by the way. I'm gonna just get this honest, and that's gonna be GG's.